Hello guys, welcome to the video, welcome back to the Soga King TCG. Today I'm going to be showing you guys my Hannibal deck list that I will most likely be playing for EB-01 format that comes out in English when it comes out. I will be playing Hannibal. I really enjoy this deck, and the constant ramp it enables you to have the leader effect reads at the end of your turn. You may return one of your 2 or greater cost Impel down characters to your hand, and you get a Dawn as active. So that allows you to go second. You're going to go second, get the 2 Dawn turn, and you want to play these characters like Princess Ballet and return them to hand, especially because he is a 2K. And Domino, that's a blocker, so you can play her and then just return it right back to hand. And once you get to your 4 Dawn more turns, you want to play Sadie, and you play her, and she's able to play these Impel down Jailer Beasts, such as Koala, Minotaur, and Chihuahua. This one has Rush, this one has Double Attack, and this one has Blocker. So all 3 very called upon effects in the One Piece TCG world that are very important, and they all have the same on KO is if your leader is Impel down type, add 1 Dawn, and it is rested. And you can play them for free off of her, and then return her to hand, and you have her 2K in hand, and not just a useless body out on the board. And then we have some bigger bodies like Kaido, Mihawk, and Sanji. The Sanji's there is if you have it, you can play it, and the Drake enables it, helps it a little bit. I do play the Drake even when I don't play the Sanji, just to stack and have the blocker. Ulti is similar to Drake, just you can take a card off the top 3. And then Mihawk, bottom decks the 7, typical Mihawk. Just a good removal for 9 cost. The Bon Clay, it's a good card, but it is removed very easily. But I had it stick one time. It was able to swing for 10k because my opponent had a 10 cost Dofi on board. So I paid 4 costs and it was swinging for 10k. And then Desert Spada. It's a great card. It enables my leader effect to be somewhat useful having an active Dawn. So I can either play Desert Spada or just have an active Dawn. But since it's an end of turn effect, the active Dawn does nothing except enables me to have a counter card. So I was thinking about taking these out for Blast Breath, something that's like a little more higher up counter-wise, but then I have to minus the Dawn, and that just negates my leader effect if I use it. So I think I'm going to stick with the Desert Spada. It's a good card, and I like the stack, and it's got a good trigger on it. And then there's Hannibal, which is just our typical 1 cost 2k searcher. Does what every other 1 cost 2k searcher does for Impel down. And yeah, that's the deck list. Let's get into some gameplay. We'll do this one. This thing's always very finicky for me. We'll find one that works. There we go. Purple Luffy. This should be an interesting matchup. 2 decks with a very high ramping power. The 5 Life may save him here. My deck is doesn't last as long, but it lasts long enough. He gets to choose order. Purple Luffy generally chooses first, but I don't know. I'm gonna mulligan this hand. I'm looking for a 2 cost on turn 1. This one works. We don't have the 2 cost that we want, but we have the Hannibal. We can search into it. So, we have 2 options. I think I'm going to grab the Domino. I already have the Minotaur. We're going to stack like that. Unfortunately, can't use leader effect there. Okay, so we do get this Sadie turn 2, so we'll go 5. In one case with the Pooh, I go Sadie and my double attack Minotaur, and end of turn, use my leader effect and grab the Sadie in hand and ramp 1. And we have Spada if we need it. So he goes 5. Gonna go 1 here. Uses leader effect, and he plays out Magellan. That's tough against my deck. But we should be okay. I think all-in double attack here is gonna do me the best. Get 2 life down, especially make him have to stress taking those life. And then just swing a 5. And although we don't get leader effect here, that double attack is gonna really, really help. So we go 6 there. Do I use my... Actually, we're going to let him die. We get to ramp on his rested. He goes 2 Magellans. You're going to need a Mihawk to get rid of one of those. I don't want to really use 2 Dawn. Here, I'm just going to take the life, and we get a Drake. I'm going to search for something with this. There's one option there. That's kind of tough for me. Do we want the rush here, or do we want the blocker? Let's see how many down we have up. We're going to go for the blocker. And we're going to swing 8 at the Magellan. If we have to lose the 2, we're okay with that because we are also a ramp deck. If he's going to counter out here, we'll end a turn, use card action, return the Sadie to hand, and pass. He goes 6 life. We will not block him, we'll Spada. Top 3. Yeah, we'll start placing on top. We want that. That's on the next turn. That's how we want it. Expecting another 6. He's probably going to drop the kid here. I'm okay with pitching this Saudi knowing I have another one. He's going to go... Ooh. Most likely he's going to drop Queen. We're going to take this one. Oh my gosh! This guy drops 3 Magellans on me. I can't spell. One of these has to die. I'm gonna have to play that Drake. Okay, so that dies. Bring back 2. And ooh, we could be interesting here and deploy the double attack and play the little blocker. That's what we'll do. I will play this, and then we'll play this and turn to this, and we will end our turn, use card action, get my 2K back and ramp one. That Magellan hurts, but not as much as playing a normal deck without ramp. He goes Poly and KOs my double attack. That's okay, we get arrested. It didn't really matter, we would have gone to 10 either way. He goes 6 life. I'm kind of bricked with the miniature wobbles. I'm just going to block here. I'm going to take this one. That's not exactly what we're looking for, but it'll do. We get miniature wobble next turn, I think. That's 7. I'm going to think about it. I'm going to have to block. No, we get this. We'll search. Wow! I'm gonna grab this. I think I'm gonna have to play a lot of blockers here. I don't think I'm gonna win this game. He's 2 down to work with, or 1 down to work with. Hopefully a Magellan dies, but it's not looking likely. If a Magellan dies, that's great for us, but if not, we really have to bring one back here. Duh. So we'll go Drake, stacking the top of our deck. We want these as soon as possible. Okay. And then we go Sadie, blocker, enter, and card action, set it back to hand. Okay, so we got 4K counter in hand, 2 blockers on board, and 1 life. And he drops another poly. That's just unfortunate for us. 6 life, we go 2. Life, we go 2. I think I'm gonna have to go for game next turn. It's unlikely we get it, but it's even more unlikely now that we have to block. I have 2 rush characters, but he's just kind of walled up, and yeah, that's tough for me. Play one of these. Grab another one of these. This is good. Drop 1 into this. And we have 3. We got 3 6s. The chances this all hits is low. There's 1. Oh, and we've misplayed. That's upsetting. That sucks. That's even worse now. So there's his 1, and that's just gonna be the game. We switch there, play this out for this, and go another 6 out lead. End of turn, use card action, pop this to hand. We can get out of 1 attack. He's honestly probably gonna try to drop gear 5 here for no reason at all. Swinging 5 there is just kind of unnecessary. He plays Kid. I'm already dead. It doesn't matter. And then he plays ulti. Will he play the page 1 for no reason at all? Yeah, he will. And then he goes 2 on Magellan. And that's game. Yeah, he had a lot of counter in hand. Well, thank you guys for watching. That was a bit disappointing of a game. I'll maybe play one more and film it another time, but thank you guys.